Okay, so hi dear Taurus, very very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a no contact or no communication reading for all the Taurus Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising for the rest of the month of November 2025. Roles can be reversed also, action can be from your side also, and if it is not resonating, this is not your story at all. Don't try to forcibly fit yourself into the readings, please. Okay. Want to be a reader like me? You can purchase my course. Links are given below in the description box for tarot reading course, self love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass. For personal reading and healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. So let's start. Taurus, the person on your mind that you are having no contact or no communication with, their current feelings for you right now at this present moment. You can take that person's name in your mind 3 times and then watch the video. Okay, they can be anybody. It can be a lover, it can be a friend, it can be family member. Let's see their current feelings for you right now. We have the Ten of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Sun card. So this is one of those people who is portraying themselves as the happiest and luckiest person alive on this planet Earth. But when it comes to this particular situation, this person feels very, very hurt. They feel the pressure, they feel the weight of the situation. They are holding on to this stressful energy. They are holding on to this weighing down energy, this burdensome and heavy energies very very strongly. They're not able to let go of something that happened between you guys, the fight, the issue, the ego battles. This person is feeling like they should protect themselves at any cost, and that they are very very hurt by whatever happened. They're holding on to that hurt and pain. They're holding on to that pressure and that uh, weighing down kind of energy, but they're refusing to express, they're refusing to let it come out so that they can be free and you can be free. This is someone who is holding on to some kind of very heavy and burdensome kind of energy, who is feeling like you hurt them very deeply, and now they have to protect themselves at any cost. They have to fight for themselves. They're holding on to something. It's like not holding on to any kind of grudges. It's like holding on to the pain, and they feel like kind of you are responsible for this pain here, not them. But on a surface level, the sun cards indicates that they definitely are somebody who is pretending to be very happy, pretending to be very cool, pretending to be the happiest person alive on this planet Earth, but they're not. From inside, they are hurt. They're holding on to this hurt and pain. They're holding on to some kind of energy of Taurus keeps on hurting me. Why they do that and all that. They're holding on to the pain. They're holding on to the stress, and they're refusing to let go of something that happened between you and them. I don't know, maybe 10 months ago, 9, 10 months ago, something like that. This is very stressful for them, but they are pretending to be okay. It's like pressure is building from inside. It's happening, it's building, it's building, and boom, they're refusing to explode. That's why it's more difficult. Let's see what we have about their intentions, what this person wants from you, what are their intentions for the situation between you and them. We have King of Pentacles, King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. There are more than one person involved in the situation. There are very high chances of one female, two males, two male energies. So your person, if you are a male and dealing with a female, your person might be having another person also in their life, and it might not be a lover necessarily, but they feel like maintaining peace in the situation and making you understand that the other person, other energy is also important, and they cannot let go of that person or that situation. So they want to have a peaceful bond here, mature adult peaceful kind of bond between you and them. They want you to understand their point of view, their life, their story, and they want to understand yours. So it can be the vice versa also. It's not important that it's not mandatory that it's like female having two males or anything like that. It can be having a male energy having another partner, another people also that they have to take care of. So it can be a family issue. It can be definitely one of those family issues where somebody is trying to maintain their calm and maintain their peace, and all they want is peace and happiness for everyone involved, but it's weighing them down and they are refusing to express. So this person wants to maintain calm and peace here, and they want to have good for everyone involved in the situation, whether it's a romantic one or otherwise, or family kind of a dynamics. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, in between there is King of Cups. There are other people involved in the situation, or at least one person involved in the situation that is a mediator, or somehow that person is the reason that you guys are still attached or still connected. But somehow that person itself, the between person, in itself is a problem. That's a very strange kind of energy, but this is what I'm getting. So their intention here is to maintain calm between you and them, maintain peaceful energies between you and them, and at the same time they want to maintain good and cordial connection with the other energies or other people involved in the situation, at least one more. It's more than a love situation, it seems like a family dynamic. The Lovers at the bottom of the deck. So this person is having good intentions for everyone, including you, including the other people, maybe family members, maybe friends, maybe um, other energies that they're involved with, maybe romantically, that you know better than me. I'm just reading the energies, not the genders or anything. But this is somebody who feels, who takes or hold themselves responsible for maintaining the peace and calm in the situation, and they want good for everyone involved. Hmm. Their intentions are quite good for everyone involved in the situation. Let's see what we have as an action from this person's side, if any, by the end of November 2025, Taurus. We have the Fool card, the Knight of Wands, Two of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, the Hanged Man. There are very, very high chances somebody is going to contact you, connect with you out of the blue. Out of the blue, somebody is going to show up in your inbox. They're going to call you or text you, or they might show up at your door if you guys live nearby. If there's a possibility that they can visit you physically, very high chances. But do not expect this meeting, this contact, this communication to be proper, mature, grounded kind of a communication. It's going to be full of maybe arguments. It's going to be full of this, that, on and off. Other people, other energies are also still going to be a problem between you guys. So this is somebody who is going to contact you out of impulse, out of nowhere. They are going to get this urge or this desire to contact you, but they don't know how to handle the situation. Although their intention is really very, very good here, there's no doubt in that. But they are not. They will not be able to manage the situation the way they want it to. Maybe from your side they are not going to get the expected response, and then it's going to piss them off, and they're going to be like, what the heck is going on? I'm trying to maintain peace here and Taurus is showing me attitude, or Taurus is doing something stupid. Then they are going to play this game of, okay, I'm talking to you, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to you, I'm not talking to you. It's like inconsistent energy, inconsistent on and off, a kind of impulsive kind of energy, impulsive kind of action from their side. And it's very much possible that both of you are planning to contact each other, and it's like somehow both of you are going to contact each other maybe 1 or 2 days apart. It's like, maybe for example, you call them, they miss the call, and then after 2 days they are going to call you back because they were also planning to contact. But it's going to be not a disaster as per se. This is kind of important for you guys to go through this, to understand what you guys are doing, and what dumb thing you guys are doing. It's very important, but it's impulsive. The Hanged Man, then one of you is going to like detach from the situation for sure. Again, okay, you guys are going to be like, okay, I don't want to deal with this situation and this energy, so let me just take a pause and surrender to the divine, and let's deal with this situation later on. For most of you, I'm telling you, this is a family situation. Hmm. that involves a lot of family members and other things. It can be anything, but one of you is going to be exhausted, especially you Taurus, because Taurus people get very exhausted when they have to deal with these kind of energies. They just detach. So one of you is going to be like, okay, I just detach. Let me try to see things from a different perspective. Let me try to understand your point of view also, and let me come back to the situation maybe 10 years later. I don't know. Yeah. So this is action. Very high chances of action, but not a very mature or grounded kind of. It's going to be impulsive. It's going to be a little bit forceful. Hmm. Like somebody trying to put their words in your mouth or something like that. Are you getting my point here? Let's see the guidance for you guys here, Taurus. I don't think you need a guidance. You need a perspective. Let's see the guidance here. Oh, my love, come back. We have the Page of Swords, the Tower, and the Nine of Swords. There is not a single moment that you should worry about this situation at all. Keep yourself detached and away from the situation, and let that disaster happen. Let it unfold naturally and organically, because Taurus, the universe is telling you, just watch the show. Just bring your popcorn and watch the movie with a detached perspective, with a detached point of view. There is no need to worry about the situation, about this on and off, in and out kind of a deal. Actually, this is not your personal problem. See, if you are the one who is impulsive in the situation, who is trying to fix something as soon as possible, you are hurt, you are weighing, you are in a pressure kind of energy, like a pressure cooker, and you are refusing to explode, then then also this is applicable. You are worrying unnecessarily about something that you cannot change or control at any cost in any way. This is not about you, this is about other energy too. Just watch the show, let it unfold naturally, organically. Don't do shit about it, don't do anything about it. Just keep yourself at a safe distance and detached, in a detached energy. Let this unfold. Okay, whatever disaster, whatever worst kind of energies, whatever you are worrying about, I don't think so it's going to happen like that. I don't think so any of your fears are going to come true, until unless you are not going to stop the energy of giving to feeding your fears. So don't worry, no need to worry. Just watch the show, keep yourself detached, let it happen, let the disaster happen. Okay. Eight of Wands is like, keep your energy of communication open with somebody you are having a tense kind of situation with. It's somebody, if somebody is approaching you for communication, don't uh, be like arrogant or in this attitude of I don't want to talk. Just talk to this person like a mature adult. From your side, keep your energies as mature, as sorted, as adult as you can. If you are one of those people, why should I? Don't. Nobody's forcing you. Yeah, no one is forcing you to do anything in your life. These are just guidance, these are just energy check-in. If you feel like taking the advice, good. If not, just forget about it. You are not bound to take the advice and change your life or anything, especially if it is a family kind of a situation, where if talking to a person is going to bring the peace back in the situation. Be very open to the idea of communication. I don't think so you have to do it from your side, because somebody is going to explode at some point of time. All you have to do is you have to be in a calm, composite, and open-hearted energy, where you just are open to the idea of communication without getting the ego involved. Hmm? That's what I'm getting for you. Let me answer one of your questions related to this particular situation that we are talking about, and it's going to help you a little bit more to understand the perspective. You can close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, and ask your question 3 times in your mind space. Keep it as simple as possible. And I'm going to give you the answer in the next 10 seconds, and your time starts now. Okay, so the answer to your question is unlikely. Let me answer from the guidebook because a lot of people don't understand. The unlikely card, while not an absolute no, does suggest that what you are asking about is unlikely to occur. However, it is a classic case of if anything changes, everything could change. The future is fluid, so make some changes and ask again. Okay? Just take a chill pill. No need to worry about something that you cannot change or control, and then you're good to go. Yeah. So thank you so much for tuning in, Taurus. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.